So this is game one of quite a stretch actually in Lahore. We've got 10 games in 11 days. So that's going to be quite tough, I think, on the ground stuff in particular for starters, and of course everyone involved in the production as well. But these are the pitches that are going to be used throughout. There's going to be a couple there, a couple here. We're going to skip this one, that's recovering at the moment. There's going to be a couple of games played on this one, and then a couple of games played on the track we're on at the moment, the one we're using today. And then after those games are done, they're going to decide which one they're going to go to, and hopefully it's going to be one of the ones in the middle so we're ready to go. What can I tell you about this track for starters before we go any further? Last year, the spinners were very good on this surface. They took a lot of wickets. They took 23 wickets, and the run rates per over was only at 8.2, so that's really good work from them. And any side that batted first and got 200 went on to win the games during the HBL PSL last year in Lahore. So that's a bit of a tip for you for starters. So the teams that have got spinners, got good quality spinners, I think again are going to do pretty well on the surface. But I think right away it looks really good for the start of this. So JP's alongside me as well. JP, you've been having a good close look at this. We remember in Karachi we had a real green tinge about things when we first arrived. Not the case today, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it certainly is. And I just want to do a little bird's eye view on it for a second. Now, what I see here is there are some cracks around for the surface, right? However, if we compare it to where we've just come from, where I think it played a little bit of a bigger part in it, I don't think it's going to be the same here. I think from a batter's perspective, certainly getting their ice creams out and licking their lips. Now, average score here for the first innings, it's the highest across all four venues if you think to last season, averaging around 186. As you mentioned, you get above 200, strong possibility of losing the game. But there's been a little bit of traffic, hasn't there, over the last couple of weeks here. So we've seen the Champions Trophy, but also the Women's World Cup, so World Cup qualifiers. So there's a lot of traffic, and I think that's going to introduce the spinners going into this game.
And my final question, what about the pace of the surface?
I think it's going to be good. I think there's going to be a nice even pace here. It's always going to be a high-scoring venue, and I think the batters are going to really enjoy this one.